doing.
And if people want information on their particular wards or areas, perhaps they can come to you with that. And Councillor Morrall next.
Thank you, Chair. I just want to first commend you guys for the work that you're doing. I represent Frankly Great Park, which is obviously a very deprived area of the city. Last time Councillor Francis was here, we reported it as the top 4 wards for youth unemployment. I'm happy to say that in the recent data that's come out, it no longer is the top 4 wards. But we have problems with gangs and youth crime, and early intervention is really, really important. So we've got the Military Preparation College, which often goes to older people, and we're trying to work with the scouts and stuff. So a lot of people from my particular end would probably fall in your sort of remit. I do take contention with one issue, though. You mentioned the young lady, you sent her off to get qualifications in administration. I would argue that a qualification in administration is totally worthless. Maybe that would be better suited to forward them through an apprenticeship to actually learn on the job, that kind of stuff. And in particular, young boys who are getting wrapped up in the gangs and stuff. Some of them who I speak to, I can't see them going to college and doing a course for an entire year. They will drop out very, very easily. Whereas if you get them into employment where they're not just learning, they are earning, they're providing that dignity, and they're much more less likely to fall back into those services. Brexit has got to come up again, because I do understand the Youth Promise Plus is funded by the European Social Fund. We've obviously known that we're leaving the European Union for quite a long time now, so maybe this is something Councillor Francis can touch upon. What has the Council done to prepare for that? And the final question on the data that you've put through, I just mentioned boys. I also touched upon this during my recent, there was a report on suicide prevention about boys' issues, and in particular, young ladies are 3 times more likely to go to university. If you're a boy, you're 3 times more likely to be expelled. And in the data that you've sent round, you've got female participation, BAME and disabled, but there's nothing here for young boys. So I'd like to see that data, if possible, to see how it's affecting our young men. Thank you, Chair.
Councillor Cornish, did you have questions?
Just a very quick one. I wonder if, at a future date, please, if you could provide an update on the latest figures with the not known under the NEAT data and direction of travel with the national average, please. Thank you.
I think those last 2 questions have been requests for information that probably needs to be presented before we can actually dig down into it. Councillor Pritchard.
Thank you, Chair.